Hey guys, welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Smita. Welcome to my channel. Just when I thought I was done with all the recreations for the month, I had so many messages asking me to recreate Hina Khan's look from Cannes 2019. It was her debut on Cannes red carpet and she looked absolutely stunning on all the days. And you wanted me to recreate this particular look of hers. You wanted both hair and makeup, so I'll be showing you both hair and makeup. So sit back, relax and enjoy. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. I post new videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And without further ado, let's get started. First things first, she had dark grey lenses, so I popped in some lenses. These are from Stunning Lens and the link is in the description box below. And now for the makeup, I'm going to start priming my face first. I'm using the Benefit Professional. This has like a peachy pink undertone, so it's going to take care of a little bit of color correction for you as well. Just taking a tiny bit, and I'm going to mostly focus in areas where I have visible pores and lines. Because she had such a flawless base, I'm using some orange corrector. This is from the Coastal Scents Concealed Palette. I'm going to use it in areas where I have more of uneven skin tone, like under my eyes as well as around my mouth. And you can see how instantly it cancels out that uneven skin tone and neutralizes it. I'm going to lightly set this with loose powder just so it doesn't mix with the foundation that's coming up next. And the loose powder that I'm using is Maybelline Master Fix. For a natural glow and for very mild contouring, I'm going to be using two different foundations. In areas where I highlight, I'm going to be using the Fit Me Dewy Plus Smooth in the shade 210. And in the areas where I usually contour, I'm going to be using a deeper foundation. This is the L'Oreal True Match in N7. By using a foundation instead of a contour stick or any harsh contour, your contouring looks more natural. You still get the dimension and the chisel and everything, but it looks more natural than using something harsh. She had very visible highlights in the high plane, so I'm going to be using the LA Girl Pro Conceal in Creamy Beige to highlight the high planes of my face. And I'm going to be blending everything out with a damp beauty sponge. My sponge is from Studio 35. Next, I'm going to use more loose powder to only set in areas where I applied the concealer to prevent it from creasing. I'm not setting my entire face because we're still going for the natural glowy look. And I'm going to keep the powder underneath my eyes till I finish my eye makeup to catch any fallouts, and I'm going to dust it off later. Hina opted for a very simple yet unique eye look. She had a nice shimmer shade on her lid. Her crease had a little bit of pink, and she opted for a blue liner. So that's what we will stick with today. The palette I'm going to be using is Rosé All Day from Carity. I'm first taking a pink shade called Hooray with this flat shader brush from the Earthy Vase, and I'm going to use this to define my crease. And for that beautiful shimmery lids, I'm going to be using Clink with a flat shader brush on my lids. I'm taking a bit more of Hooray and smoking it out in my lower lash line. As a base for my top lash lines eyeliner, I'm going to be using a blue eye pencil. This one's from Almay in blue. I'm going to take it with a flat definer brush and I'm going to apply it in the top waterline and on the lash line. Her liner was more of a greenish blue, so on top of the base that I just applied in the upper lash line, I'm going to be using the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in green glimmer and I'm going to be applying it with an angled brush. I'm also applying it in the lower lash line in the outer third, just like what she had. Her lashes look pretty natural. It was hard to tell if she had falsies or not, so I'm opting for very natural looking lashes. These are Ardell Natural in 110. And to finish up, I'm using a coat of mascara. This is the Benefit Bad Girl Bang Mascara. To fill and shape my brows, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Dipro pomade in dark brown. Her brows were longer than mine, so I'm going to be elongating it in the outer end. I'm using a bit more of Clink to highlight my brow bones. And for blush, I'm using this shade from O2O. She had a beautiful glow throughout, so for that I'm going to be using the JCat Baked Highlighter in Twilight. She had a glossy pink lip. First for the lipstick, I'm going to be using the Milani lipstick in Fruit Punch. I'm going to be applying it with a lip brush just for better control and for more precise work. And for the gloss, I'm using the Milani Lip Plumper in number 4. To finish up, I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. That's it for the makeup. Now let's move on to the hair. What she had was a sleek bun in the back with retro curls in front. For the retro curls, I'm going to be using the Revlon curler. This is a 3/4 inch curler. You can also use a 1 or a 1.5 inch curler. It had a side partition, so I'm going to side part my hair and section out the front part where I'll be working on the curls. With the hair in the back, I'm going to tie a quick bun and secure it with a bobby pin. Next, I'm going to be using some Garnier hairspray to clean up all the baby hair and flyaways just so my hair looks sleek. With the hair in front, I'm going to start sectioning it into smaller sections and I'm going to start curling it. Now for some volume, I'm going to start teasing my hair with this teasing brush. I'm going to start smoothing only the surface of the hair, and then I'm going to spray more hairspray to maintain the volume and then lightly adjust the curls. I always like to finish up with some shine spray like this one from Tresemme. It just makes your hair look so much more healthier. Now for the accessories, she had small crystal earrings, so I'm also wearing these. And here is the completed look. I hope I could do some justice to how stunning she was looking. Let me know in the comment section below, and if you enjoyed watching me and watching this video, as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe if you're new here. I post videos every Tuesdays and Thursdays. For your convenience, I'm listing all the products that I used in the description box right below this video. You'll also find my social media accounts there. So in case you're planning to recreate this look or any of my other looks, don't forget to tag me there. I love you guys so much, and I will see you soon with a brand new video. Bye guys.